Up in the sky, far away, there's a magic world where we play. So come along with me, and we'll be happy. Yeah. Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese. Welcome back to Be Happy, where I have returned to one of my 14 or however many I have heather gray shirts. The world is back to the way it should be, and we have a chicken seed right here that is at 0% growth. But today, oh folks, have I got an announcement for you as I make sure that everything is recording properly. I do not have a potato in the oven. Not today, I already ate it. I had a sweet potato. So yesterday what I had the potatoes in the oven for, and I'll kind of explain this story as I go ahead and refresh all of my tools and get everything ready for the day's work, including making sure that we do in fact have a new, there we go, oak sapling planted. What I was doing yesterday in regards to the whole potato situation, because I realize now I didn't really explain that all that well. I'm going to go this way with the monster. I have no real reason for it. I just think that would be the most fun way to build. And since we're kind of limited right now on torches, what is our torch situation? How can we make light? We can make more campfires, but we don't really have access to coal. We do have access to charcoal, though. What am I talking about? I played Minecraft before. Oh, but we don't have access to, like, a furnace. Can I cook wood? Okay, apparently you don't want to right-click your campfire. How do you restart a campfire? Oh no! Oh no! I didn't know that was a thing that you could do. I had no clue at all. Is that vanilla? Can I relight it if I have like another torch? I don't want to waste a torch on another campfire. I don't think I have many other options though. What did I right-clicked it with a wooden mattock? I didn't think that would cause any issues. Here, what if I pick it up? What if I like? Can I pick it up? Can I? Let's see if I can pick it up. Surely you can pick up a campfire. Oh, you can't, but it does give you charcoal. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, that's perfect, because I can use that to make more torches, and then we can use... It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. You have to admit that that was a funny series of circumstances, was it not? What's the recipe here? Just like that. Get ourselves another campfire, plop that back down. I guess I don't need to worry anymore about creating charcoal, because we got a little bit there. But no, I was actually genuinely curious if you could put wood on there and have it turn into charcoal. But I suppose probably the simpler thing to do would just be to look at charcoal. And then from there, it'll show us how we can make it. So obviously, if you have a block of charcoal, it can be used to make 9 charcoal. Alternatively, if you have a block of charcoal, you can use it to make 9 charcoal. Now, those are the same recipe, but you'll see here there's a couple of different charcoals. You got charcoal block by mechanism, as well as block of charcoal by thermal. And those are obviously two completely different things. So the arc furnace, I feel like we're not quite there yet. I feel like smelting in like a regular furnace is probably a ways off. I'm sure at some point, the pack will have me building... I'm sorry? What? So the recipe's gonna require compressed cobble? But why, though? Why not just regular cobble? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here. What I was saying all of that for was, I was gonna say, if torches are difficult to come by, and we do have 7 of them now... Yeah, that makes sense. It might be, we might be wiser to use slabs going off that direction. The advantage there being that the monsters won't be able to spawn on them, and it's a good solution if you don't have plenty of light. And we do need to go a fair bit away from the spawn point in order to get monsters to spawn. The whole goal was to build a monster spawning facility. And also, I was trying to tell you something earlier about the potato situation yesterday, but I've gotten way off course on that, so we're gonna have to come back around to it here in a bit. For right now, we're gonna focus on what's truly important, which is figuring out if this has any intention on me making a furnace. I mean, I know at some point it's gonna want me to make like grout and things, but what if I want just a regular old bog standard furnace, the kind of thing you could use to, you know, cook up food? Oh, it's way the heck down here. So first I need cobblestone, which means, oh, I see where this is going. I see exactly where this is going. This wants me to get that, and then make a cobblestone. I'm assuming that it wants me to make a cobble gen. Yeah, that's exactly what it wants me to do. Gonna add that on there, add both of those on there. So, the journey to there, which, I mean, I still want to build a monster spawner. That was sort of my plan for today. But that's going to take me to glass pane. And glass pane is going to require regular glass, which is going to require that we get access to sand. And I'm not really sure how precisely the game intends for me to do that. If we have a crusher, we can crush gravel into sand, but we don't have a crusher. Game, what's your intention? What's your motivation? Get me out of this. You want me to build a campfire. And then from here, it's like, okay, but also build a brick. But then just glass, though. How? What are your secrets? I see sand over here. Am I supposed to go down here to get to sand? The arrows are pointing up there. So it seems to suggest that I need to make some floral fertilizer first. Alright, well, we can do that. I don't know what the advantages of floral fertilizer are, but we can actually do that. Alright, we're going to put on pause. The monster spawner will come back around. I assure you, I don't want you to think that I'm going to forget about this, like how I forgot about the whole potato story I was about to launch into. Yesterday, I made some potato skins. I'd never made a potato skin before in my life, and I don't mean like I manufactured the skin of a potato, like I'm some sort of god in heaven making vegetables. I mean, I took a regular, bog standard potato, I cut it in half. Well, no, I baked it. I put a little bit of olive oil on the outside, a little bit of salt and pepper, because you're going to eat the skin eventually. You want it to taste good. Baked the potato in the oven for about an hour, the last 30 minutes of which I sat down to record this video. That's why there was that rush at the end. I was like, I gotta go, because my potatoes are done. But, oh my gosh, there's a chicken. I forgot there's a chicken going to be born. Probably shouldn't have that open there. Maybe we should try to trap the chicken in here. Just to be on the safe side, because I don't want the chicken to accidentally fall off the world and die a terrible, painful death, because then I will feel responsible for that. That is still a gate. That is still the wrong recipe. It was the last time I tried to use it in the first episode, or maybe that was the second episode. Time becomes a loop eventually, and it's still wrong now. So we want to build one of these, and then there we go. I'll never be able to interact with it, but at least it won't get out and hurt itself in some way. So I feel pretty good about that. And I baked the potatoes, so afterward I took them out of the oven, and then I cut them in half. I scooped quite a bit of the inside out, but not all of it, because I didn't want to scoop out all of the inside. So I scooped out quite a bit, and that inside bit did get eaten. I just mashed it together with a bit of butter, a bit of sour cream, a bit of cheese, salt and pepper, just turn it into basically mashed potato, but like baked potato. Anyway, that turned out pretty good, and then I took those skins and I seasoned the insides and I baked them a little longer, took them out, put cheese in them, baked them a little longer, took them out. They turned out pretty good. I feel like maybe I didn't bake them, maybe I baked them too long, or maybe I left too much potato meat in them. Maybe I should have cut them a little bit closer because they were a bit too meaty. I don't know. I'll keep experimenting and I'll let you know. But today for dinner, I had 2 eggs. I had a sweet potato. Oh, delicious. Absolutely wonderful. And then I had a little dessert. I put some milk, peanut butter, and a banana in a blender, and it was delicious. And I let me tell you, I'm firing on all cylinders right now. I'm very well nutriented, but not in Minecraft. In Minecraft, I'm about to starve to death. I've only got like 5 apples, and I don't know what to do about the situation. I need to get this chicken hatched, but I'm gonna need another chicken after this chicken so I can breed the chickens and then eat the chickens. Because if I just eat the chicken, we'll be back down to no chickens. What am I doing right now? Floral fertilizer. Well, I do have a bunch of poppies. Maybe we should just go ahead and use the poppies then. That'll give us... Oh my gosh, I have even more poppies. Look at all this red dye that I've got. What does one do with floral fertilizer, and is this a shapeless recipe? It is! I love a shapeless recipe. You don't actually have to remember the specifics, just sort of the vague details. A bit of dye. Can I mix and match the dyes? If I had like light gray dye and I mixed that with 3 red dye and then I added in the bone meal, would that work? It would! Oh, that's fantastic. That's good to know. So there we go, floral fertilizer, and it can be used to create a red stringed nutrifier. Stringed is probably the correct word they were going for there, considering it's got red string in it. Literally has red string, so probably red stringed would make sense. What does one do with a red stringed nutrifier? I wonder. Or do we have like a Chronicles of Shadow? Isn't that sort of kinky book that's about like Durian Gray or whatever his name is? An enchanting module, garden module. I like gardening. It's responsible for changing random things about plants. Bamboo, cactus, sugarcane, ender leads. I don't know what that last one is, and I don't know what this book is. Something tells me it's from Apotheosis, which is not useful to me. I do also have the Astral Tome, which is similarly unuseful to me. Materials in you. None of these things are going to benefit me in my questions about floral fertilizer. Now, so far, we have not delved into a wiki, and I would like to keep it that way. I love the idea that we're just going to charge forward boldly with no clue of what we're doing. That's going to allow me... Look, that has absolutely... Yeah, it has everything to do with actually getting to sand. Never mind, I got confused. I saw a bone mill here. We need to make a bone block as well. Maybe we'll do that today. Blue dye, though. What do I mean, just to get a blue flower and make blue dye? I do have... Does that say a cornflower? How tasty. We all love cornflower, don't we? There we go. Cornflower. And then the next stage in the operation is going to be a linking tool. Ooh, this quest opens the Astral Sorcery quest line. Why does it do that, though? I'll make one. I don't care. What do you need? A wooden tool handle? Whoa! Okay. Easy does it now. I see what I need to do now. It just needs a little skinny noodle. So that'll give us the wooden tool handle. And then from there, we combine that with a couple of sticks. We actually need 2 skinny noodles. But I ran out of a key ingredient of the skinny noodle, which is a pattern. You gotta have a pattern in order to make a skinny noodle. So we'll toss that in there, grab a second skinny noodle, and then combine that with, we do not have enough sticks, because I think we need 2. We had enough sticks, we did have 2. Alright, there we go. I've got the linking tool. I hope that this chicken is born with like some sort of inherent knowledge of farming of some sort, because that's going to be a real boon to us, and if not, we're going to be in a real tough situation, because this mod pack is asking a whole lot of me here that I'm not quite sure I'm following. Do we have a section over here for Botania? Yes. Actually, we do. It's not unlocked yet. Or maybe we just have to start it. Mystical flowers? Oh, good heavens, I don't know anything about that. What did it say it would unlock if we built that thing? Go back to the start. I was told that by doing this, it would open up the Astral Sorcery quest line. And I feel like I've been led astray, because clearly it didn't. See, I have to have a luminous crafting table. The game lied to me. What do I do with you? What function do you serve? Uh-oh. Selected collector crystal. Linked the crystal to a block. Oh, no. Was this a mistake? Stop. Maybe, I don't know. Linked to tree? Oh, no. See, I don't know what the benefit of this is. I've got a collector crystal now linked to 2 blocks, and I feel like that's probably the wrong thing to do. Can I unlink it? Is that possible? Oh, gosh darn it. Now I've just got these lights all over the place. I'm sure that's going to come back to bite me in the future. This is only going to end poorly in some way that I currently cannot foresee. But gosh darn it, we're going to be in a real pickle. Build the luminous crafting table. Starlight transmutation. If I just have a regular crafting table... Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. No, I've come up with a... Stopped linking. Good. Stop doing it. That's what I wanted you to do anyway. If I make like a bog standard crafting table, and I plop that down there, and then we link this collector crystal to this... Oh! We just did that. We just figured that out. We didn't even need a wiki. We got the astral. Okay, cool. Now, what do I do with you? Now, you probably want more light all to yourself, right? It probably needs full light in order to function. But now I've got all of this light here, and I need it to stop being there. If I break this, it's still going to be connected. How do I make you stop? Stop. In the name of love. Before you... No, I really want you to... Yes. Okay, we'll have to figure that out later. Unless maybe it's in the instructions? No, the instructions never even told us technically to do this. We just did it. Apparently, we've bounded ahead because it didn't even register that that had happened. I feel like the game is maybe a little bit broken at this point, and I might have to go in and manually complete a quest. Manually, like, put myself in the mode... Because, look, this should have opened the Astral Sorcerer quest line, and it's completed, and it clearly didn't. And then I went into Astral Sorcery, and I figured it out myself, and it didn't get completed. So I'm going to have to figure out how to... linking tool? What? Yeah, look here. Look, I did that. It's done. How do you go into edit mode? I'll have to do it after. I don't want to waste time in the video. Here we go. Place an oak log in the range of a collector crystal. Right-click on the collector crystal with the linking tool. Then right-click on the oak log with the linking tool. Now you should see a light beam from the crystal to the oak log, and it should transform into a sand block. This is the first time we've actually gotten useful information out of this thing. Normally it just says, do this thing for some abstract and arbitrary reason. There you go. Oh my gosh, we've got sand, everyone. We've got sand. I mean, these light beams are going everywhere now, and I would really like to stop that from happening, but I'm not entirely sure how. Okay, we do have sand now, though, and apparently a ton of new recipes are being unlocked. That was crazy looking, wasn't it? All right, well, get me back into here, where we've got sand, and now we can get to glass. And then apparently also campfire. Can I put... Okay. All right, no, this looks like... Oh, gosh, I need to stop burning myself on that. So that might be turning into glass. It's hard to say for sure. I don't really know about the mechanics of a campfire. What I do know is I've got plenty of logs. Oh, look at that. It stays linked onto the one spot. Well, I can link it to all of these blocks, and they all get turned into sand. And then, I don't know, how loaded can we make this thing? I guess probably 4, because it's on the 4 corners. And then, oh, there's a glass pane, baby! It's just a glass pane, though. That's not a whole lot to work with. But it's a step in the right direction. Now it wants me to make tempered glass. Which is, I guess, what, put the glass pane back on the fire? Well, let's wait for all of these to finish, and then we'll do them all in one go, and they'll all be ready together. I'd like to see them not fly off the world here. Maybe we should add a bit of a shelf underneath the fence to prevent that from happening. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna do exactly that. If you know how to... Oh, Shrek me sideways. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Please go to sleep. No! I was not prepared for this. Go to sleep. Go to bed. Go to bed. Please, I forgot. I forgot this was a thing. Oh. I forgot this was a thing in Minecraft. Remember in a previous installment when I said I saw no reason to go to sleep? Because what would the benefit be? The sun's gonna come up in a bit anyway? Yeah, I'd forgotten these existed. Be gone from me now, you foul demons! Flee from this place and die! But don't die over me, because then you might accidentally drop useful things down here. We've got tempered glass now, so that's not too shabby. Only 3 pieces, though? Well, what happened to the 4th one? What happened to the fly off the world? Yeah, I was probably right about that, wasn't I? We definitely should make some of these. I'm not saying that's absolutely what happened. I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me. So we're going to go ahead and break a couple of these. And this is not the best axe we've got here. Oh gosh, get off the fire! Why can't I walk sideways? Something weird was going on there. That's not my fault. Genuinely, something weird was happening. So we're going to do that, and then that should prevent future objects from falling off of the world. We should probably do that all the way around, but there we go. Just a little something to keep us just a little safer. And now we need to figure out how to turn you off. How do I disable you? What if I, like, right-click on it? That does absolutely nothing. Okay, that's clearly not the answer to the situation, to the problem. It's not a solution, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Do I need to keep doing this? Do we need to get more oak leaves? Or can we carry on and do something different? I do kind of like the fact that this is all now just bathed in beams of light. It's fun, it's a nice aesthetic, and maybe we should just attach... I mean, I'm worried that... Okay, so this thing only works, I guess, under the stars. Because now it's not... I thought maybe it was getting power from this, but I suppose not. That's still just going, and I don't know what to do with it. I feel like probably something with the linking tool, right? What if I link and then link to a place I previously linked? No. What if I right-click on a place that's... or left-click on a place that's currently being linked to? It's bothering me more than it probably should, because it probably doesn't actually matter. Let's go back into here. So we made the tempered glass. Now we need to make a tempered glass jar. The recipe for which is going to require a cast iron tube, apparently. I'm gonna say no to that. What's happening here? Jar mod. Glass jars? High, low, no, 0 temperature. I beg your pardon. Oh, tempered glass. Okay, so if you want, like, I guess a heated substance, you need to have a tempered glass jar, whereas a regular glass jar... See, this picture's not super useful. I'm not really sure how you expect me to go about getting iron is the issue. You see, the cast iron tube is going to require that I have cast iron, which is going to require that I have what? Oh, a brick. A brick will give you cast iron. Right. Well, we know what we need to do for that, and I think it's just a matter of getting... Well, I mean, there's a whole other, like, line we need to be following for that, isn't there? I accidentally clicked that again. I'm still upset that's not working. I'm gonna have to go in, I guess, and manually correct that. Jeez, I guess I can't complain too much. It's all created by one person who went through the effort of making this mod pack, and I should stop complaining about the fact that it's fundamentally broken in a couple of key ways. I do appreciate the effort, and so far, look, I won't lie, you know, despite the nonsense we've gone through so far, the pack has been fun, and I'm looking forward to getting another chicken. We need to get more... Did we ever figure out what to do? Look, we're gonna have to do a Google for the floral fertilizer, because I'm still not sure what to do with it. Let me go ahead and Google that. What the heck? Oh, okay. Sorry, it looked like I wasn't recording for a second. Floral fertilizer. Give me something good here. Tell me what this does. Oh wow, it's a real thing. Miracle Grow Bloom Booster Floral Fertilizer. Flower food. Maybe I should have punched in Minecraft. There we go. FTB Wiki. Okay. It's an item added by Botania. When right-clicking on any piece of dirt or grass, it will spawn 3 or 4 mystical flowers in its vicinity. Oh. Do we need those? What does a mystical flower do? They are created by standard world generation in clusters of 5 to 15 flowers and 0 to 5 tall flowers. Mystical flowers can be shapelessly crafted into mystical petals and used in certain crafting recipes. Okay. Well, I guess the game probably expected me to know and do that, so let's get rid of this sapling. Yeah, wow, well that wasn't really 3 to 5. Okay, no, it was literally exactly 3. A mystical black flower, a mystical yellow flower, and I didn't even read that one before I broke it, a mystical a mystical Mr. Plinkett. Okay, well we unlocked some quests from that, so if we open up our quest menu here, first off, it didn't really have anything to do with this page, I don't think, but possibly over here. Now, okay, Botania has been started. And there's some different things here. So first off, looks like we can get some Elementium boots, as well as some Terrasteel boots, and some Manasteel boots. I feel like we're probably not close to either of those, considering... Centrifuge? What? Oh no, you're too confusing. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go. Petal Apothecary. Well, that's going to require stone, but I'll go ahead and add it. It's just included in our list of the many things we need to make at some point in the future, including a bone block, which we're working on. That's what we're working on. That's right. How much bone do we have? We have 1 bone mill. We need more bone mill. That's what we need to do. So we need to fill these up, and once they're full, we need to stop clicking. That's something I figured out last time. You can just stop right there, and guess what? It'll do that final step all by itself. And how are we doing in terms of... Ooh, we're not doing too good for leaves. It's a shame we can't do 2 trees at a time because we're waiting on this chicken to hatch. Is the chicken done? It says the growth is mature. If I just break this now, will the chicken come out? I don't want to shrek around with that. That could end very poorly. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just make a quick oak fence gate, and I'm going to break this. That's my concern, is that if I break this crop... I don't know, what if I right-click it? The one thing I don't want to do is destroy the chicken after all the effort. It says mature. Maybe you just gotta break it like a regular Minecraft crop. I don't know! I don't know. This is still confusing. I don't know what to do with this either. Okay, I tell you what, we've already delved into the Google. Let's just go ahead and see, unlink a collector crystal. Problem. I often have a single crystal that gets starlight from the first part of my playthrough. I need all things like a okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah. How do you unlink? Oh, this is just a suggestion to add that feature. What? So, wait, is there no way to do it? Shift right click? Oh. We should have thought of that. That's on us, babes. That's on us. All right, babes. We should, yeah, I remember. Don't think I forgot about the babes. All right, babes, it's your idea to punch this chicken. It worked! Oh, good job, babes. I'm proud of all of us here today. Well, I'm glad we figured that much out. I wonder if we can use this ability to make other things, though. Like, can we make a bone meal block that way? Or is there only one way to make a... Oh! Tempered glass jar with white wool and no temperature will eventually... Okay. Not sure about that one. We're gonna have to intercut some of these, right? Like, we're gonna have to do a little... That made no sense. Sometimes I'll just say words, and if you're reading into the meanings, you're the fool here, alright, babe? What I should have said there was we're going to have to alternate between breaking the tree and breaking the leaves to make sure we keep up our supply of saplings, because we don't want to run out of saplings. Another alternative is we could just punch the leaves until we get a sapling, and then we could collect the rest of them, and then that way we could keep it pretty much like 1-to-1. That's an option. I like that one, babe. I love when you come up with these ideas. I'm giving that one to you guys. I mean, I came up with it, and everyone watching knows it. Sometimes, babe, I'll let you have one, you know? Because I'm a good YouTube creator like that, and you're a good babe like that. This babe thing's gotten a little out of hand, hasn't it? Maybe we should roll it back just a little bit, because it's getting to that uncomfortable level again, isn't it? Especially now that we have a child together, babe. You know, maybe we ought to move away from that and just start calling each other mom and dad, because we've got to raise a baby together now. And that baby's name is Cluckety Mc... Never mind. I don't know why that's what came to mind. We'll stick with Cluckety. Little Cluckety. Little Cluckety McDuckety. That's a horrible name for a chicken. He's going to grow up with some kind of a complex. Mom, Dad, what am I? Am I a chicken or am I a duck? Yes. Just cause all kinds of grief. What do you think, babe? Comment down below. Let me know. Chickadee McDuckface. That's what I'm sticking with now. I mean, you can't force me to change my mind. Unless you're a channel member, in which case, I don't know. Maybe we should... Ooh! Ooh! Channel members, we have the ability to do polls. So what I want you to do is comment down below on this video and recommend, like, your name for our chicken, okay? Give me a name recommendation and I'll put together a poll and we can all vote on what the name will be. And possibly by episode 42 of this mini-series that I thought would only last 10 episodes, but now that we're on episode 3, I'm not even sure if we'll have a B by then. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how long this is going to go at this point. But maybe by the end of the series we'll have a name. I'd like to have it actually nailed down pretty soon, so if you want to comment and let me know pretty quick. Also, yeah, I am still in the situation where I'm going to starve to death if I don't get some food, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe we ought not just start trying to get grass seeds again, because at least then, I mean, unless, look, they've given us this powerful tool here. Can I use this to get seeds in a different way? I don't know. Let me check and see what I can do. Okay, look, saplings, right? There's this whole mana infusion thing, but I don't think that has anything to do with the astral sorcery in the sky. And we have regular seeds, and again, we got mana infusion, botany pots. We could make a botany pot. I would love to make a botany pot, but we're gonna need a bunch of, I mean, first off, terracotta? I beg your pardon? What is that? That's just cooked up clay. Okay, I thought that would just make a brick. I guess clay balls make bricks, that's fair. Botany pot. Add that. Yeah, you also need a Minecraft flower pot. So we're just going to have to get brick. So we're going to have to pursue that route for right now. And the way that we know to do that is to continue with the current course of growing trees, cutting those trees down. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a little bit of an involved process. But I've got the time. If you've got the money, let's make a deal. Let's cut a plan. No, I got the money. You got the honey. Let's cut a deal. Let's make a plan. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your lover? Who's your man? Yeah, that's a song. It's a song that none of you know. Comment down below, babe, if you know that one. Let me know. All right, let's break this log, and let's stay focused on the task at hand, which is getting how many bone mill are we trying to get right now? We're at 7. Oh, babe, we've done it! Okay, now we just need to assemble these into the shape of a block. And quest completed. Check your recipe book. What recipe book? Oh. Oh. It's a recipe book. Okay, is this a Minecraft thing? This seems like it would be a Minecraft thing. I kind of hate it. I don't like it at all. Bone mill. Yeah, no, I get it. Thanks, I see the point. Get rid of this. Get this out of my life. Give me that bone block back. What am I doing with it? What do you want me to do next game? I'm playing your silly little games. I'm following your rules. What do you want me to do now? Make clay. Place a bone block in the range of the collector crystal. Right-click the collector crystal with the linking tool. Yeah, we get the general idea. We know what's going on here. Dude, look at this. We got clay, bro. We got clay. Break that sucker. Booyah, baby. We got ourselves 4 clay balls. Can that be reassembled? Yeah. Okay, so it's 1-to-1. I expected it to be. What do you want from me now? Okay, clay ball? How many? Just 1? Well, there's literally 4 of them in my inventory. It is a little bit broken. Strainer. Oh, strainer base. Oh, yeah. Gotta make one of these now. Yeah, get out of here. Add that too. All right. So the question now is, how do we enter edit mode? Let's see. FTB quest editor. Okay. FTB quests editing mode. All right. Now if I open this up and I look at clay, if I like right click it and I complete instantly. Yeah, because I mean it was only asking for 1 clay, right? We did that. And now it's recognized that, oh, you did clay balls. Yeah, I did. Thanks for noticing. What else did it not activate? We did this. That's been done. Do I need to right click and complete instantly? Yes. So that should unlock Astral Sorcery, but it doesn't. So I'll go in here and once again, complete instantly. There we go. So I think we're all caught up on where we should be. So if I just run that again, it'll disable the mode. Okay, there we are. That's why when I play certain mod packs, I always enable commands. The intention is never to cheat, it's to fix things that are sometimes broken. Because when you have one person working on a massive mod pack like this, where the mod pack itself isn't big, but there's a ton of quests, it's likely that something's going to be broken, sometimes not even through their own fault. I'm not blaming the mod pack creator for this. Sometimes just the mods themselves aren't working quite right for whatever reason, and you can't anticipate that until you're in the middle of it and you realize that for whatever reason the Astral Sorcery didn't get unlocked. But we've done it! We fixed that issue, so we've got Astral Sorcery now, so a Resonating Wand? Don't know what you'd want that for, don't know how it's better or worse than what we already have, don't know how to get Aquamarine, have no clue at all. Apparently we can blast it, or we can do whatever this is, something with the marble bee. I don't know. We're gonna have to get into bees eventually, aren't we? It's kind of the whole bread and butter of the pack. Right now, this feels more like just weird and slightly wrong, like Sky Factory, where we're on a sky block and we're trying to figure things out, but nothing's quite the way it should be. But I think moving forward, we know what we need to do, which is mostly just continue growing trees and continue getting more bone mill so we can make bone blocks, so we can make clay, so we can progress the plot. And I guess we'll continue that next time. What was the great accomplishment today, folks? Quite a bit. Quite a bit, actually. You know, if you really want to get down to it, we unlocked a whole new Botania and Astral Sorcery. We progress even further down the route of this nonsense. And then we do have resourceful bees. We built a beehive. I don't know where to get a bee from. We've not gotten that far. It's not actually started explaining that situation yet. I guess we'd go ahead and make an empty DNA cell next time, too, if we wanted to, for whatever reason. But until then, thank you folks for watching. We do have a chicken now. We gotta name it. Comment your names down below. Mine is still Chickadee McDuckface. Thank you folks for watching. Thank you for your continued support, channel members. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!